Alright, hopefully this thing is working. Haven't recorded in a few days, so see if hopefully I still have some of the hang of it. Let's get a quick drink of water. Now, one thing that I've always noticed in Feed the Beast is I always end up using coal to make diamonds in some way or another. Now, isn't that how the process? I've always been interested in making like a factory that does it. Oop. That actually will make these products. So all I need is 3 products: some coal, flint, and obsidian. And of course, you have a quarry going. You have like, this is actually like, you usually get like a ton of this stuff, and you just label it as junk right off. Also, since I prefer using charcoal over coal, I always end up with a bunch of coal left over, which I use to make diamonds. Now, I've always usually done it like going back and forth doing things manually, but I've always been interested in setting up a factory to do it. So, of course, in the normal survival series, I'm going to get one eventually, hopefully. But I just thought I'd test the concept out here in this flat grass, and here it is. Now, this is probably, we're not going to have anything probably like this, but not as nice at first, especially with these like 20, I don't know how many hybrid solar panels that all is. I just know it's pumping in a lot of juice. Which will be good for our needs. Now, I don't know how much. Now, of course, you can use this with pulverizers and I forget what the other one is, but you can use some MJ power. But I just set this up to all using. Well, it does use MJ to move the stuff out of the pipes, but I made this mostly EU-based machinery just because, so I didn't have to flip between things, and to make it a little bit more simpler. So. And once you get like a geothermal setup with lava coming from the nether, it usually isn't usually that big of a deal. So, to begin with, speaking not enough items, we're going to start with a stack of coal. And I think one stack, oh, I can't find it. No. Alright. Now I believe one stack of coal, 1 flint, and 1 obsidian is all you need. So there's like 3 ingredients. So actually 66 ingredients just to get 1 diamond. So I'm going to start with putting it in there. And I've got the level, hold on. Hopefully this will work. I tested bits of it earlier, but I haven't really tested the thing as a whole. So fingers crossed this will work. Now, the first process in making the diamond is you need the coal, of course. Now, I have this going into a rotary macerator. Now, of course, normal macerator or pulverizer will also work, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to put that in there, and that will get us coal dust, which, for 1, you can use it to make diamonds, and 2, you can also use it to make solar panels. So either way, coal dust is always a nice thing to have. And from there, it will go into here, which will, and it will wait for the flint to show up. Yep, there's the flint. Now, of course, I have this going in for a separate chest, because if I go with that one, it'll be a little more difficult. So let's imagine, like, you already got all this stuff sorted into a separate chest for the system only. So let's have like a quarry. Imagine a quarry. Have a sorting pipe that filters out what you need, and you're pretty much good to go. Alright, and that will make, I forget what it's called exactly. Let's see if those things. I think it's called coal balls. I believe. Let's check. Coal. Yes, those are called coal balls right here. 30138. And that is going into the compressor. Singularity compressor. It was just being made into that little square, which is called a compressed coal ball, because compressed coal ball, compressed. Okay, it makes sense. Okay, and from there it'll go into here. Now, need 8 compressed coal balls and 1 obsidian, and this is actually the final stage. So as you can see, it's not that long a process. I'm just gonna help this along a bit, probably. Wait for that one more. Now. And actually the system appears to be pretty speedy, and not that speedy, but it could be faster. Let's see if any coal is still being done. Like, see, I do see ways that you can make this faster. Now, there it is. Now we got that big square, which is called a coal chunk, and that is the last product before it actually becomes a diamond. Ooh, there's a honeycomb over there. I'm not distracted. And that coal chunk is going into another singularity compressor at 75,000 psi, and that will. Let me if it gets here. Oh, fudge! Why you no walk? Get back here. What happened? It becomes a diamond. See? Why didn't it go in? Okay, so I kind of was anticipating problems, but let's see that again. Hey, stop dancing. Give me that. Okay. Alright. So I go from cold chunk into a compressor. Huh? And that's pretty much it, actually. But I don't know why it didn't go. Ah! Okay. Wrong hole. Okay. You really need it. Going in like that. Now that should actually be the system right here. So, yeah. Coal the diamonds. Not that long. This should be probably could have been so if that all worked well. And like it was supposed to. Let's see if that actually worked. And there they are. Diamonds. So, a stack of coal will give you 1 diamond. Now, you see, usually, like even in our survival world, we already have like 3 stacks of diamonds. So, as you can see, this is a pretty good method for getting them. Coal out of there. So, if you have it set up properly, unlike I did, it is actually not that hard to make it. So, alright. I'll see you next time. And if you want to see me factorize anything else, just leave a suggestion, I believe it's called, in the comments. Have a nice day.